Welcome to Henke's Gaming, and guess who I am? And after you've done that, let's have a look at Portal, the normal version we can get from Steam, and compare it to the RTX version we can get from Steam. We'll have a look at some scenes in the game, which I think cover all main differences. Well, let's dive right into it and not waste any time. First off, the red button, a well-known item in Portal. We see our blue cross on the wall, the metal wall itself in the back, and a cube laying around, waiting to be picked up and placed on the button. Solve that puzzle for you. And switching to the RTX version, look at that button, shiny, transparent and reflecting. We see the blue cross reflecting in it, the red of the button itself reflecting on those metal surfaces on the wall, and on the lower parts of those metal squares we see the white of the ground reflecting. The block was also given some love in the RTX update and got some nice lines lighting up. But we've got some more ground to cover, so let's quickly move on to another test chamber. A glass window looking out at some dangerous acid, and a portal being cast. Take a look at the lines in the glass, these will have a nice transformation in a few seconds. And there we go. Look at that. The window has some nice ridges in it, and I love how those ridges in the window distort the view of those blue dots. And also, when a portal is cast, you can really see how each ridge reflects their own tiny portal. You gotta love the power of ray tracing. Now let's move on before GLaDOS gets pissed at us. Oh wait, by the way, do you see those lines reflecting in the window? These are of some stairs behind us, which now have a nice orange lights lighting them up. Okay, next chamber, the energy ball moving. And again we have a metal wall in the back. Now I chose this shot because I think it's very cool to see how moving lights reflect in those metal blocks in the RTX version. And there you have it. The ball casts light on the metal wall of course, but also creates shadows when getting closer to the energy blaster, or how do you call that thing? But also notice how the whole room has a slightly yellow hue because of the yellowish light of the ball. Next test chamber, and I'm hoping for some cake at some point by the way, but an energy ball again, this time above a huge pool of acid. In the normal portal, no reflections of the ball whatsoever in that acid and no shadows. And again, switching to our ray traced, or is it path traced even, version. And we see a nice shadow being cast under the platform in the middle. The energy ball has some nice reflections in the acid, and also the acid itself looks way better. I almost want to dive into it, but I confirmed in the game it does still kill you. And last but not least, textures. Now we had a look at a lot of updated textures already just now by looking at the game, but let's focus on them. And here we have the normal Portal in 4K, radio is playing a nice aperture tune, and let's see how this scene is improved with Portal RTX. And there we have it, all cubes are updated with some nice lines lighting up, which look great in reflecting surfaces of course. Our mug has a nice Aperture Science logo, but those white walls, the white panels, are perhaps the biggest improvement. Before these were flat surfaces, but now they have small holes in them. And with the light added at the bottom in the floor, in front of the panels, the white panels and those holes have a bluish light cast in them, and I think that looks really cool. It's a really nice detail. But with that, we're done already. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, have a look at my optimized settings video for Portal RTX. And wasn't there something about cake? Is the cake a lie? Houdoe.